الله الرحمن الرحيم فيه آيات بينات مقام إبراهيم ومن دخله كان آمنا ولله على الناس حج البيت من استطاع إليه سبيلا ومن كفر فإن الله غني عن العالمين صدق الله العظيم.
MashaAllah.
Inshallah. Okay, so we stopped at Maqam Ibrahim.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you look at Surah 16, Ayah 120, the B.
Yeah.
Inna Ibrahim kana ummatan. Upright. And he was not of the mushrikeen, you see.
Yes.
So we discussed here that Allah is saying clearly there that he stood against shirk, struggled against shirk, he put effort against shirk, and Allah is pleased with him, and he stood for and he was firm against shirk. So that's one of the things that adds to our discussion on Maqam Ibrahim. When we're talking about Maqam Ibrahim, when the Hajj, etc., then it means that exactly what this ayah is saying. Everyone should follow him in terms of being firm, upright, strong, anti-shirk. This one is for the right cause referred to was adopted by Ibrahim. He was not just an individual but a community to himself, exclusively obedient to the laws of Allah and did not set up peers to him. This is why Allah settled him for high office, guided him to the straight path, and bestowed on him everything that was good in this life, the life in the Akhirah, one of the Salihin. O Rasul, we have asked you to follow the cause adopted by Ibrahim, who was not from among the mushrikeen. You see, so everyone had to follow that cause. The Nabi Muhammad, and whoever followed him, Nabi Ibrahim, his children, and all the Nabis that came after him, they had to follow him in terms of example and ideology. So the key thing here is that he removed shirk. And remember also the ayah saying it was a nation. He created an ummah. He invited people, propagated. He was a Nabi. He showed them in terms of inviting them and by his example that there is a oneness of Allah and there must be no shirk. And Allah commends him and Allah is pleased with him. Allah praises him. And he is remembered by the Jews, by the Christians, and the Muslims. Chapter 14, verse 35. 14:35.
14:35.
14 what?
35. 14:35.
Okay, got it. I said there, Qala Ibrahim Rabbi, my Rabb. When Ibrahim said, my Rabb, make this place a territory, safe territory. Aminan, okay? Aminan, a secure place, safety, security. And preserve me and my sons. Baniya, and na'abuda, asnam, from serving idol. Okay? Right, so what is an idol?
Something that people use to replace Allah.
Any other comment?
There's
Idol?
something
Man-made.
Yeah, man-made and tangible.
That's it, yeah. Tangible. Always.
No.
Okay, maybe not.
Anything or anyone that you excessively give attention to or love too much and spend too much time on.
Anything that
Yeah,
distracts.
anything that, yeah.
Anything that distracts you from remembering Allah.
Yeah, so it can be intangible also. Okay. It can be intangible. Or it can be something physical that you can see, like an idol. Okay? So, if we are, what is the problem now? Why is Allah so firmly against shirk?
Because inadvertently it will keep you away from the guidance of Allah. It will keep you away from the Sirat al-Mustaqim.
Yes, and? That's a good point, yes. Makes sense. Any other point? Why did Allah condemning him?
Allah no benefit in serving following them.
Yeah.
Allah is aware that there's no benefit for any person to follow or listen to serve other than him.
Yes, yeah. Okay, makes sense. Any other comment?
Also, it's easy to lead people astray following idols, because the virtues of the idols will be man-made, created the rules and what the idols can do. So worshipping them will be basically worshipping man who made them.
Yeah, makes sense also. Okay, so the first point is Allah says in Alhamdu that you alone do it. You alone do we serve, and you alone do we ask for. So we can have direct communication with Allah. We don't need any intermediaries. Understand? We don't need any human between us and Allah. We can, even the Nabis wouldn't be between us and Allah. We could ask Allah directly. Okay? So that's the one point. The other point is that Allah says that everything in the universe is created except Allah. So if they're serving anything else or anyone else, it was created. If serving human beings, it means they were also created by Allah. And you're serving a tangible idol or something, it was created by somebody, or some people or someone, whatever. Okay? The next point is that Allah alone has the authority and the power in the entire universe. Allah alone has the knowledge, the wisdom, and the power in the entire universe. And nothing can compare to Allah. First point is, if we follow the authority other than Allah, for example, if we follow another ideology with the Quran, or another ideology besides the Quran, except the Quran, it means we're committing shirk. What we are saying is that that ideology is more important than the Quran, or that ideology is equal to the Quran. So we're giving partners to Allah, because now we are saying that the Quran is not the most powerful book and is not the only word of Allah. Now we're taking something else and putting it in parallel. We're giving it the same level. When we put something on the level of the Quran, it means we're putting something on the level of Allah's wisdom and Allah's guidance and Allah's power and Allah's knowledge. So what we are doing is we are weakening that power of Allah, knowledge of Allah, wisdom of Allah, and we are elevating the status of that other ideology that we are following. That's what we are doing. So these are some of the reasons why Allah says that. And everything that is created, finally, Allah says, will cease to exist, will not exist anymore. It will come to an end. The only thing Allah says will remain is Allah. Everything will cease to exist, won't exist anymore. Human beings, animals, the earth, the universe, everything will come to an end. Only Allah will remain. So those are some of the reasons why Allah talks about not committing shirk. And also, when we commit shirk, we are cheating ourselves, we are deceiving ourselves, and we are lying. Because we are doing something which is not based on truth. Because the Quran, Allah tells us that everything in the Quran is based on truth. Haqq. So now we are doing things which are not, according to the Quran, based on truth. Alright, any comment? Shahnas?
No comment.
Sobira?
No comments. Jazakallah, that was good.
Zaida?
No comment.
Okay. AK, you got any comment?
Yeah. You mentioned one very important thing, that we shouldn't follow any other ideology but the Quran, and that is very important that we get that clear in our mind. That we shouldn't follow any other ideology but the Quran. Only Quran, nothing else.
Good point. Makes sense. Sarah?
So when we look up and we do research and we look at Parvez and all these people, is that another ideology because they are also scholars?
No. They are pointing us to the Quran.
Okay.
They are not taking us away from the guidance. They are taking us to the guidance of the Quran.
Yeah, but they are also giving us their opinion, right?
No, but they're explaining the Quran according to the way they understand ideology, and this is how they understand it.
Okay.
And it's for us to then do research and
Further.
see what else do we come up with. It's only when a person directs you away from the guidance of the Quran, then it becomes a rejection of shirk. Be grateful to Allah. But the best way, the easiest way, and the quickest way to remove shirk, to always thank Allah in words and deeds, to appreciate Allah, gratitude, and to admire Allah. We admire Allah. That's what we should do. When we're busy admiring Allah, when we're busy thanking Allah, when we're busy appreciating Allah, we won't have an opportunity to commit shirk. We are adoring Allah. And that was one of the qualities of Nabi Ibrahim. Remember Nabi Ibrahim, Allah is talking about he was not of the mushrikeen. Allah is pleased with him. So in any respect, in any way whatsoever, in every way whatsoever, Nabi Ibrahim never committed shirk. And that applied to all the Nabis. But Allah is singling out Nabi Ibrahim here because of what he went through to establish the system of Allah and how he resisted shirk. So that is the quality of Nabi Ibrahim. So when we're talking about Maqam Ibrahim, when we are at Hajj, and we must look at the Maqam Ibrahim, what did Nabi Ibrahim stand for? And what did Nabi Ibrahim establish? That is what he stands out for. The removal, the shirk part. That's essential. We're following the Quran, we're following Allah. The Quran is the word of Allah. Okay. All right. Any final comments?
Yeah, I have a question, Iqbal.
Yeah.
I see you're putting a lot of emphasis in Nabi Ibrahim.
That verse is talking about Maqam Ibrahim.
Yeah.
You see? So we need to understand what he stood for so that we can follow his millah. There are verses that we need to look at. Why does Allah emphasize on Nabi Ibrahim? And why does Allah regard him as a leader?
There's also Surah 14 that is called Surah Ibrahim.
Yeah. There's verses in Surah 14 and in Surah Baqarah as well.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah. Okay.
So once we look at those verses and we get a deeper understanding of what Allah tells us about Nabi Ibrahim, then we can understand, get more clarity. So far we've got a bit of clarity on the Maqam Ibrahim. And we'll get further clarity on Maqam Ibrahim. So anyway, that's what I am saying about how to analyze the Arabic and how to look at the Arabic to be comprehensive. Anyway, anyone got any final comments before we say salam?
No?
No, okay.
I think we
Okay,
said
remember
everything.
the Arabic text for Monday, the two verses, right?
Yeah, Iqbal, just
Go
repeat.
through them.
Iqbal, sorry, Maaf.
Yeah.
When we started off, we didn't have the recording on, so we didn't get what you said about not doing the verse on Monday. We're still going to look at the two verses for Monday. Just repeat that again, please.
Yeah, 2:2 and 2:5, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so you learn the grammar and everything and be ready with it for Monday. Okay. Alright. وَيُعَلِّمُكُمُ اللَّهُ فَإِذَا اللَّهُ that teaches us عَلَّمَ الْإِنسَانَ مَا لَمْ يَعْلَمْ taught human being what they do not know. وَاللَّهُ يَعْلَمُ وَأَنْتُمْ لَا تَعْلَمُونَ. And Allah is all the knowledge and we don't know. And Allah is Alimun Hakim. Okay. All knowing, all wise. Okay, everyone, salam. Take care.
Wa alaikum salam.
Alaikum salam. Assalamu alaikum, everybody.
Wa alaikum salam.
Alaikum salam.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم فيه آيات بينات مقام إبراهيم ومن دخله كان آمنا ولله على الناس حج البيت من استطاع إليه سبيلا ومن كفر فإن الله غني عن العالمين صدق الله العظيم.
MashaAllah.